What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, on my main channel, I'll be covering the Saint in the Center DJ Akademiks issue. But as it appears, there is some friction between DJ Akademiks and Rollo Tomasi. Now, I've kind of seen in the last few months that Akademiks was kind of taking some shots at Rollo Tomasi. And I don't know what it stems from. I believe that it stems from maybe Rollo Tomasi feeling like DJ Akademiks, didn't show Fresh some respect during the little issue he had with the Miranda situation. Remember the girl Miranda on TikTok? I think that's kind of when it starts. But Akademiks has been really dragging Rollo Tomasi even as of late. Now let me just kind of talk about Rollo Tomasi. I never knew who he was until about maybe 2016, 2017. Obsidian had told me about his book, The Rational Male. And then obviously when me and Donovan were cool, he was telling me about Rollo Tomasi. So I do know that bit about him. I know that him and Anthony Johnson from 21 Convention don't get along, but I can say this: when he was with 21 Convention, Rollo Tomasi was the first person to ever really bring black men into the 21 Convention. He was responsible for, guys like Alan Roger Curry getting a chance to go to the 21 Convention and stuff like that. So, I do have some respect for Rollo for giving some of the brothers an opportunity and Mr. Anthony Johnson for that. But from what I've been told, Rollo Tomasi has had quite some issues with people in the manosphere community, especially, with the white guys, but now with Akademiks. And I think that it emanates from the fact that Rollo Tomasi wants people to look up to him and respect his work. Now, he's always on Fresh and Fit a lot. He's flying. I think he lives in Nevada somewhere. He flies out there, and and I guess he doesn't feel like he gets enough respect. But it seems that the guys in this generation, like Fresh and Fit and Myron, have taken the Rational Male and did better with the Rational Male than he did, right? If you can look at it. And that's what DJ Akademiks is saying. Like, he's old, he's washed up, he's a hater, he's hating on young people. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna play this particular clip from Akademiks that will explain the situation a little bit better, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts.
Keep in mind, this is the bum ass wife who's still talking about female and male nature. Talk about what your bitch doing. And I'm gonna keep that disrespect up with you forever. That's how I do it. Ever. Forever. Okay? Don't say I'm ignorant. Talk about what you like to get a wife. What was your vow? I want to know. What was your vows? Read your vows on air. You over here talking about, well, men's optimal strategy. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, you got a wife for 30 years, boy. Like, how you telling young hoes? Like, we gonna have to, boy, you got a wife for 30 years, boy. 30 years, you ain't never cheated. 30 years she been sitting on your face. 30 years you been washing her drawers. And you about to tell her y'all to get some huh? Boy, what you talking about, boy? Then he said, he said, act jealous. Boy, I'm richer than everybody we talking about. How am I be jealous? Definitely richer than this. Them books ain't selling like, I get your shit to number one if I pay for this shit. Anyway, let's go back to it. I seen this shit right here. This is why I realized this is an old jealous hater. I didn't even know half these. Who the fuck is these people? Torshi? This is a Godfather. All I know is that he threw my man Andrew Tate and Fresh. Look, Fresh in the corner. So he think he feeding all these motherfuckers. So Fresh in the corner. You got Myron over here, Tate over here, like they all listen to him. You a old weirdo. That's your bitch be having you wash her panties. Think niggas listen to you. Are you dumb? Boy, you ain't get a bitch in the 20th century, nigga. Much less the 21st. Who the fuck is listening to you? Nigga got Torsha. Look, he got the pill right in front of him. Boy, niggas ain't get shit from you. Niggas, Joe Rogan don't know you. Myron fuck with you, but like shit, I don't even. Yo, that's all Myron got to do to really cloud up. He just got to cross you up. Like, nigga, he got the moment. Like, nigga, you the old nigga who think he's still doing it. Myron's got to put you in your place, but Myron's a respectable nigga. Salute to him. Nigga, Andrew Tate don't listen to you, nigga. Andrew Tate definitely thinks you're a dork. That's a fact. Bro, you ain't lived it, nigga. You witnessed it from your folks' pad. You scribbling your notepad and create your life. That's a fact. And everything you talking about don't apply to Fresh. Nigga, Fresh just in the streets. Fresh just be in the clubs, doing his thing, getting it. I don't know who these other niggas are. So let me just tell you, old ass nigga, you not no godfather. You just an old hater, nigga. You looking at everybody else who done succeeded by being more swaggerific, by being more charismatic, saying the same shit that you think you wrote in a book, but they ain't had to write a book, nigga. They just knew it by heart. They knew how to put it down. A lame like you put it in the whole book. Hey, read my novel to figure it out. Andrew Tate did 3 interviews, nigga. You think he reading your shit? I put $1 million on it. Andrew Tate never read your shit, nigga. He might have give you some credit for making some names for some shit, but he don't read your shit. That's just him.
So you heard what was said there. Let me kind of say this, guys. Like I said, I don't really know Rollo Tomasi that well, but he has been married for a long time. And what I feel that a lot of guys in today's world, they're going to look at somebody who's been married for almost like 30 years and giving advice to single men and be able to say, well, you're out of touch. You don't really know what's going on in today's market. And you're not talking about what's going on in the times. And you're not living the experiences through what young guys are living, right? That may be true. But it does seem that Mr. Rollo Tomasi has a problem a lot with people in the red pill spaces. He even had a situation where, is the red pill getting too black? Something like that was the episode. Took a little bit of some umbrage towards Kevin Samuels to a certain degree at one point. So Rollo Tomasi seems to have kind of a nonchalant type of friction going on with certain people. And if these guys who are relatively younger keep having a problem with him, I mean, like Anthony Johnson, Akademiks, people like that, it's interesting to figure out why that is, right? Especially somebody like Akademiks and Tomasi. I don't even think that Tomasi shouldn't even really address somebody like, number one, Akademiks is much younger than him. So I think if Akademiks had an issue, or Rollo Tomasi had an issue with what Akademiks had going on with Fresh and situation, and Fresh did look bad about the Miranda situation. Obviously, he was caught up in a lie. Obviously, he was exposed. One of the best things that Tomasi could have did is to not say anything, especially if, Akademiks and Fresh agreed to talk about it, which they did. So I don't know why Tomasi even came after Akademiks in the first place, because there would be no reason for Akademiks to come after Tomasi. Tomasi said something about the fact that, he was jealous. That's totally untrue. So I don't know what world Tomasi is living according to what I've known about the situation. I think that Tomasi has been really instrumental in the red pill community, especially for what I would consider the white manosphere guys. I don't have an issue with him. But to be on Akademiks' radar like that, I think that, sometimes people should just, if it doesn't concern you, it might be a best thing. And I've learned that myself, just not to say anything. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for the episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. I'm out.